And that's just how time works.
Ah.
Hello, everyone.
Okay,
Welcome to a science lecture.
it is a reactive Fuji is psyching me out because it keeps telling me it's like currently offline, but I changed my outfit, so we're good there.
I changed my outfit too, so
Yeah.
I don't know what it's talking
Hey,
about.
you know,
You're not
knock
the
on
only
wood.
one who did.
Well, you don't have 3 outfits throughout the week, Dylan.
So that's a yes.
Yeah, it is a yes. But here we are.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Indeed,
voice
here we are.
A
certain
woman,
someone.
you do. As we are about to
Yes.
go into the trial, the
Oh, shit,
second
fuck.
trial of what is it? Turnabout Reunion, I think is the name. Yeah.
I
Reunion and
so.
Turnabout. That's close.
I got a big old glass of water here, so I
Beautiful.
should be well equipped. Keyword being should be.
Yes. Do a little bit of this.
Good evening, one and all.
Dylan, give me a quick mic check. Check.
Michael. Hello, Michael.
Ah,
Michael,
yes.
Michael.
All right. We go in. We begin.
Unfortunately, we failed the Michael check. No Michael has
There's no
replied.
Michael here.
Oh no!
How could we? But here
Could
we are.
do this to us? Let us.
Did you just say, but queer we are?
No, I said,
No,
but
I
here we
said
are.
Here.
We both said
Oh,
here. It was just you.
I swear. No. The editor will run it back. Ori definitely said
Oh my
queer.
god.
I mean, fitting, but there's no Edgeworth around, so
No, there's no Edward.
it's sad.
He's dead.
No.
No.
I can't. No.
He can't be. Okay, character death is reserved for fan fiction, and that's it. It should never be canon.
What? The outcast
Oh
fans
no,
in chat
we're gonna
are
get
molding.
way too into this conversation here. We need to move
my
on.
God.
This is too long.
Okay.
I'm
Move it
triggered.
along.
I can't believe Milano has no chance of dying.
No,
What?
stop. We're done. Moving
Same
along.
for Comic Corner. Nick,
Yeah.
did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
Nani?
Yeah, apparently. But why do you bring it up? Yeah.
I was just thinking about how strong she is.
Uh,
I think your gay feelings are rubbing off on me, Phoenix.
I was gonna say.
I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I bet she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
It's the big whip energy, Maya. You know, you get a whip, and then you're just good now. Now you're strong, now you're capable.
Oh, so you're saying I should get a whip, Phoenix?
I guess. Just don't hit me with it, or the judge, or Edgeworth. But I think you're really drunk too, Maya, for all that you've gone through, but apparently I can't tell you this out loud.
Good morning.
I'm bad with feelings.
The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
Pearl, go away.
Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support.
I'm going to die. I'm dead. I'm going to die.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna see Pearl's here, and I'm just dead. No coming back. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help, even though I did 2 whole freaking really complicated trials without her.
Mr. Nick, enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
Good thing Edward's not here. I can show all the weakness now. Oh.
Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
All right, do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
I'm rubbing my temples. I can picture Phoenix rubbing his temples and just,
Wait, you guys think that's bad? Look at those two officers in the background pretending they can't hear their shit.
Yeah. Honestly, they're not paid enough.
Yeah.
Phil,
they're not.
don't make eye contact. They'll leave eventually.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Oh, that was smart, Phoenix. Bravo, actually. Damn, you know what?
He used his
That
brain.
was impressive. Phoenix,
Why
I
are you
commend
guys okay with this?
Him
He's
using his brain?
gaslight, gatekeep, girl bossing against little children.
Like a 6-year-old. She doesn't need to see her mother literally get accused and probably charged for murder accompliceness, at least.
Yeah.
Accompliceness, my favorite.
Like that's some traumatizing shit there. You
She's
don't
not even
want that.
9! She's not even 9!
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
You know, all the time, like...
No. His embarrassment will be transmitted all over the world.
I've made the paper
Still,
multiple
That
times.
is all over the world, and that is quite impressive.
All press is good press.
Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes.
I like this suit. It's my lucky blue suit.
The famous one is me.
This is our first time hearing of you.
Just because you live under a rock doesn't mean I am not the famous. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
How long was Edgeworth a prosecutor? About the same time,
No.
and he had also never lost a case
This is the
either.
part where she didn't mention it. She started when she was 13.
Oh. How? How? I don't think that
That was a
sounds not
great fucking
legal.
question.
That sounds very not. Even if you did like all the schooling, that still sounds very not legal.
You're not
Yeah,
old enough to have
that,
done this schooling.
Poof. That don't sound right to me.
Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
That would also be very difficult. It's a whole different set of laws.
And I have mastered them both.
Uh-huh. Well, that's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. I gulped in my head.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
A legal theory. Thanks for asking. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
Wasn't that your opening statement? Shouldn't that have been part of that?
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
Ha.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture?
There is a thing called a camera, Your Honor. They have invented it in the last 50 years.
No, I know how pictures are taken.
No, we
Lana
had a
was
digital
kind enough
one.
to educate me on
You know,
that.
in Turnabout Samurai, right? Like, remember we had this discussion?
Yes, Phoenix, I'm very well aware. But are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never
thought
said
we said
that.
that.
The defendant.
No, we know that. You don't know that yet.
But I have never said that without the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this, and why is my computer going crazy? Uh-oh. Oh, what just happened? Crap! Can I
don't
still
know.
be
You're
heard?
still here, yeah.
Wait, where'd Mars go?
What?
I'm
She's
still
still
here.
here.
Hold on.
Can you guys
Why
hear
is
her?
my computer
Yes,
trying to turn on
Dylan.
filter keys? Go away!
Dylan.
Jeez. Okay.
Wait,
Dylan.
Chat
It's
can't
still-
hear her.
Dylan,
Chat can't hear
that's
her.
you!
It was worth a try.
We chill now?
Sorry
is
for
the
the
meaning of
technical
this?
difficulties.
Well, Your Honor, a picture is worth 1,000 words. All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she drops the key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Substantiate.
I said substantiate.
Can you
I
substantiate
just said it very slowly.
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand.
Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Good thing Pearl can't tell.
Oh no.
Witness, state name and occupation.
Professional tea slurper.
That's not tea. We've been over this.
Oh right, professional wax slurper. My mistake.
No. I don't slurp low enough. It's tea, okay? My
Let's take one
name-
look at that cup and decide what that is, okay?
My name is Morgan Fay, and I'm a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking?
Well, I just spoke about it, didn't I?
Ah!
I don't think that anyone really cares.
But I care!
Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Objection leading.
Yeah, right?
Objection! Leading the witness! I guess the judge sustained it. Overruled it because
Overruled.
nothing happened. Yes, that's correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
But spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is.
We just bonk him over the head real hard.
Just whack! Separates the spirit immediately.
Indeed.
Whether that be the one summoned or the person's actual conscious is up for debate.
Oh my god, wait. In real life, we have spirit severing techniques, and honestly, in America, we just use guns.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
that
As I
was
severed this
used-
man's spirit from his body. Bang!
That was used in
Technically-
this one too.
Oh my god,
Technically,
you're
the doctor, the victim,
Yeah.
spirit severing technique.
In this case, it
There
was
we
a spirit.
go.
It was a spirit severing another man's spirit with
Yes,
a gun before
indeed.
her spirit was severed from the. Yeah, okay.
Spiritception. Spirit severception.
Oh, brilliant. Yes, that is.
Ju, be quiet.
Oh my god.
Now, witness. And, Judge, I am telling you to witness my witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Objection leading again?
Yeah.
She's not very good at her job, is she?
Well, arguably, you're not good at your job because you're supposed to
I'm not
object.
objecting. I can't. If
In
there's
real
not
life,
a
what would
Phoenix
happen?
Wright game where I can push a button to object whatever the fuck I
know.
want, upset.
Dude, in real life, the judge doesn't usually want to object by himself, which he can actually, but he usually doesn't want to. So he'll literally look, arms crossed, at the attorney for the other side, like waiting for them to say something. And if they
Literally
don't,
look at them like, talk stupid.
like literally, he'll cock his head, he'll cross his arms, and then when they don't object, he'll just be like, okay.
Okay,
He'll
that
turn
is
his head to the side.
actually hilarious. I
Oh,
love that.
the only reason that doesn't happen in this courtroom is, unfortunately, the judge is less competent than Phoenix is.
Yeah,
in
the
some
judge
certain
doesn't know
times.
either.
He has no idea what's going on. Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Oh my god, her hair.
It is wild.
It's wild from the front, but it's even more wild in the little tiny thing.
Order! 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 Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
That she did. Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Are they gonna show us a front view of that Mia, or no?
We kind of see it in the little zoomed out courtroom thing, and the booba are
I've noticed.
large.
I swear to
present.
God, they don't want to risk a PG-13 rating, so they're just gonna show a side of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but tons of gratuitous murder.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's E for
mean-
everyone, guys.
Murder happens all the time, but obviously the body parts, that's a very rare occurrence, okay?
I don't know. I would have stuck rated E plus on the last turnabout we did with that that reenactment, that bloody reenactment.
You don't sleep with that kind of hair. That's why she's a demon possessed. We saw her eyes in that
No.
one. We saw her eyes. They were red.
Oh, we know she is evil. She's a
You
snake.
sleep, you sleep standing up. It's very obvious.
All I can picture is that there's like coat hooks that come out of the wall that like just go right under the hair, so she like hangs
no,
herself
no.
on the wall.
There's a hole in the floor, and she goes into it like she's a nail.
Oh my
And so
god!
the
Just
patch
the
of her
head
hair is-
sticks out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd
The
be
hair sticks
great.
out. It spins though. She steps on it, and it spins slowly down. It just
Wait, why do you want to screw Morgan? Please
Oh
save
my
that for Gumshoe.
god. She is screwed. That's because we're gonna get her in jail.
Oh yeah.
This is supposed to be asexual attorney. Let's back it up and let's take this from the start, okay?
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke down the door and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. I slapped her as part of the severing technique, and then quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Well, this is blatant lies. We were fucking
We
there.
never saw
Bitch,
anyone
we were
run
there.
out. You are a lying sack of shit.
With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while.
Oh my god.
Did she just forget we were there?
I'm afraid.
Is there like another way to exit and enter?
No, there isn't.
There isn't? Are you
There
sure?
not It's
Yep.
just that one thing.
It's just that one
Okay.
thing. I'm
Okay.
afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Even though there's only like one main place to go. Damn! Why have you hidden this until now? Phoenix, stop being an idiot! I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
With another falsity! Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person.
Mm.
It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
I feel like it's just all one big crack that Phoenix is not able to do because he's the dude, like the other witness. But
Your Honor, I turn in my attorney's badge for one moment so I can be a
No.
witness.
no, once you become a
unfortunately,
witness,
this game
you're
doesn't
not
know.
allowed to be.
No, stop it. This game doesn't know any of that. This game is going to let Phoenix testify from the defense attorney's table. I swear to God.
They did
It
last
has
trial.
before.
I
didn't
mean, that
they?
is
Yeah.
what
It
they
has
did
before,
last
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it. Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady
Yeah.
and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. Her outfit and simply manner of speaking is just so outlandish that I couldn't even imagine she was from Earth. And I couldn't stand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Oh, jeez.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In,
Is someone talking about me?
in any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Excuse me, you're going to make me pay a bill because I broke into a place where someone was murdered?
Yes.
Phoenix, don't forward it to Edgeworth.
Yeah, he's dead apparently.
Edgeworth is dead.
Yeah.
He can't pay for anything.
Oh my goodness. That is true. Thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Faye?
Hold it! Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Then why didn't you?
Yes, that is a very good point.
At the time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. It was because she had to drag the thing
excuse
out
me?
of the room with Einie in it.
I bet.
I
yeah,
want
then
to.
fucking question.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to hear the end of that
where's the burger?
sentence.
Man, I would really like the person who controls me to click the top button.
Always. They do switch
It's
it
like
up. I will
Inside Out,
say,
but it's the three of us screaming in
they
Phoenix's
do
head.
switch which button it is, top or bottom. So we do have to be on our toes in that respect.
True, true.
There was another reason you wanted us both out of that room, wasn't there? Tap! You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Oh, you think you're so innocent.
This is a deep slurp. There's no way that's water, and I'll leave it at that.
It was never water.
It was always
know.
tea.
No!
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Yeah, sure. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
Yeah, sure. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and I have a bad one of us.
Oh, looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue.
Ay.
You heard her, Mia. Go ahead.
Testify. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. And which statement am I talking about? The one right now or the one past? Which one's a lie? No one will know. Two truths and a
Well,
lie.
first of all,
Hi,
Easy.
hello, hi.
he means the earlier one, but 2, objection, improper impeachment, okay? Jeez. Second of all, objection, hearsay.
Oh. Third of all, objection. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
That's not an objection.
But why would you
But it
lie
should
about
be.
something like that? Nope. I was trying to do one with perjury. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Perjury, perjury, your pants are dirtily. Dirty.
I was really
Hey.
so happy you aborted it originally. And then
Wow.
when you started it back up again, I could only look in slow motion as the car crash drove past me. I'm banging on the glass windows. Walter! Walter!
You were a Mimi Miney in the car crash.
Oh no.
Fall asleep.
Ori!
What?
Oh, I got the meme backwards. It's
Oh.
actually Hank.
I
Let's superimpose me saying Hank over Walter. Okay.
no.
Hank. There you go. It's fixed.
I can't do the line if you keep making me laugh. It is very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? I'm questioning this further. Tap! Point! So you were covering for the defendant, you say? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred.
Oh, please.
That the renegade. What is wrong?
It rings pain in my ears when you do that.
I was about to say, it sounds like that sound is really grating on you.
It is!
That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Sip, sip.
Thank you.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oh!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened.
I'm sorry, the onomatopoeia that they put was oog.
Ugh.
Oog.
Ugh.
You gotta, there's a glottal stop on the G.
Very, very impressive.
Umlaut, tilde, and such.
Oh my god.
If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
Later is right now. Ugh. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? That lunch lady's food was bad today.
Would you prefer a whip?
No.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
These are such lies. Hold it. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing. However, yes, Sip. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Jackson, it's like she was possessed. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey, and she had a gun.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
And that is why we'll never understand you, Judge.
And I will never understand you, young'un.
How old are you, Judge? That's the real question. Nobody knows.
Not a clue.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. Sip.
Nurses obviously know where the nerves are, and so her Vulcan neck pinch was super effective.
She was secretly Tai Li, and she had chi blocking capabilities. But if she had run away, Wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, she apparently hit me instead, and I'm going to press that as well. Hold it! You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed to the floor.
This is a children's game. I can't die. I just faint.
How long were you unconscious? This is concerning.
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
Happy is not the word I'd use.
I'm not happy.
It's the word I used, Judge.
Hold it! Is that because you were unconscious? Phoenix. Why, yes, Sip. Great. Well, now what? We're gonna question further. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. Soup. If that's true, tap. Point. Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder that myself. How dare you make me think, Phoenix?
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what? Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough!
Oh no.
From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony.
There's a ton wrong with this witness's testimony. Do I have her deposition statement from before that I can, like, show and be like, bitch, what the fuck? Why did you say this the first time?
And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
We literally just said that we couldn't do that. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. No Larry this time.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, that is exactly where we should be. Eek!
Be quiet, you!
Oh my god.
Now then, what the escapee had done when she had gone to speak with a certain person?
They're gonna paint it
Eenie,
as
meenie.
she went to talk with Eni, yeah. Because
Yeah.
she's the sister, right?
Yep.
But that's false. Because Pearl was over there playing with her ball and nobody was there. But how do I say that?
We'll get there eventually.
She went to speak with someone? Who? I have no idea.
Who was it?
Yep.
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie meenie?
And she gave us like a death threat before
She literally-
leaving
she
her
was
the
like,
other day.
You can't prove nothing. Like.
I think you can see where this is headed.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay. So my name is like Eenie Meenie. I'm researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
I don't know yet, but I'm learning. That's the point of going to class, so I can learn that stuff. But it's like, I guess, the occult stuff.
Or even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
You ever use a Ouija board, Judge?
Oh yeah, I did that the other week to contact one of my old friends.
There's
Sorry,
nothing else
that
to
was
add to
dark.
Poor Damon Gant.
Oh, I mean, he did get
Yeah.
electrocuted multiple times.
I was thinking the same.
I mean,
Then
what?
I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Lana was on death row for that, you know, like so if
That's
he
true.
didn't get the death sentence, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meanie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey.
Period.
Is this correct?
Objection.
Well,
Bleeding.
like I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Loads
You
whip
have
with
been
malicious
leading
intent.
the witness throughout this whole thing, but yes, sir, I'm terrified of your whip, so I'm just gonna let you do whatever the hell you please.
Oh my goodness.
Enthused, thank you. I was thinking that too.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Ugh. I have to drink enough water for Phoenix to sweat that much. Jesus.
Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. What? I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible, like dark and foreboding, like parapsychologically.
And like, what was it?
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister?
Judge, you really, please wrap your
What-
mind around this a
What are
little
the
more.
goddamn odds? Small world. Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor.
We can
This is a
agree
bit
on
of
something, Von Karma.
Judge is
My
an
faith.
idiot.
Was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes.
Yeah, Your Honor. Yeah, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Ignore her resting bitch face. Witness!
That's why Aini has her like eyes closed all the time so she can look happier.
Yeah, right?
Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Assuming you aren't referring to Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell this
Oh.
court what that terrible thing was?
What?
I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Yes.
Of course.
Miss Meanie, please.
My sister? Like, this is what she said to me.
I was waiting for when it went black. I was waiting
was
for the
waiting for
locks to come.
Psyche locks.
Yeah.
She just decides to go into the shuttle room. Leave
Yeah.
her be.
Gently.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills, is what she said. As she was re-imitating it. I was murdered by that person.
Yeah, this is a two birds with one
then she,
stone.
like-
They both get what
and then
they
she
want.
like re-imitated the explosion. It was.
Mhm.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? She asked in a rhetorical question, Aini. And then she imitated the fiery effect.
She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Like, in between the onomatopoeia.
She-
Yes.
Oh my god.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it.
Good,
But
good.
luckily, this witness isn't Santa Claus, and you don't need to believe her.
No!
I
No.
can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
Wouldn't that mean it's not Maya's fault though, and we can just move the fuck on?
Yeah, seriously.
Done. Case closed. Maya's innocent.
I
It
can't
was the
believe it, Your Honor,
spirit.
or I won't. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point this as the truth. Cutsy. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? You're
I
the
think-
only one with brains in this court.
I think this is a load of bullshit.
It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted
No,
for,
they're
though.
fucking not. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Wasn't that in your head?
I think
I
it
am a
was.
ghost. I can mind read. We've established this.
Mia, how did you read my mind? But forget that. That's later. What do you mean?
That's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Apparently we couldn't do that for your aunt's testimony, but we can do that for this one? I don't know.
Well,
Damn.
second time's the charm. You know what they say.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness, which I should do literally anyway, no matter what. Point. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Got him.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last? What?
Trial. This trial.
Like,
more
this
or
will be
Oh.
more
this
entertaining
witness
than the
more
last.
entertaining than
This
doing
witness,
Morgan.
huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
All right. Hold it. Was that because of your sesame allergy? Was it?
Like, that's right, bleh. I think there was sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day.
Morgan, was there sesame seeds in the lunch we served that day?
No. Contradiction, Your Honor!
Damn.
I had this premonition that it was gonna totally be a seedy day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, indeed.
Project Seed.
I see.
Ah. Am I the only one who
Speaking of-
missed the boat here on the seeds?
Speaking of seed, I mean, it seems like Morgan had a cup full of. Anyway.
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Scoop up. Do you know what the time? Do you know the time?
Time is always
Um,
important in these
uh,
cases.
Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I speculate.
11 a.m.
Yeah, the number after 10 and before 12. But my stomach is totally ready for bleh, some food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. Point.
I
thought you were going to make that joke.
In real life, I literally decided against not making it. I'm not gonna slow down the stream that much today.
But
And
then the game, it said,
See,
I know
dude,
what you want.
You gotta do it to call it. You gotta do it to call it.
I was trying to show restraint, and the game's I
We don't show restraint. This is
The game was like, the game doesn't have restraint, why should we?
We don't show restraint here, Dylan. Point. I mean, what time was it when the someone came into your room?
So, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad, I guess.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
Can we move on, though? That's it! Why did you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
Are we sure she didn't get a concussion during that car accident?
You know, that's what I'm wondering.
Boy. Never mind.
Witness? About this person who enters the side room?
Okay, so we never got an answer on that.
Hold it! Damn! Are you absolutely sure? This means that I have nothing actually substantial to ask.
I guess?
You guess?
Well,
Boy,
I was like... I was in comfy mode and I was sleepy.
but was it your sister who entered or not?
Like, I don't know.
Then I throw out this witness's entire fucking statement. Thank you.
Seriously.
Done. She doesn't fucking know.
Strike it from the damn record.
I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
What is doing?
Can I come over the bench, get up to the fucking podium, and just slap her across the face? Mia, you go do it. Point. Mia, you do it.
Oh, gladly.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. Ooh, the Phoenix lore.
And third,
I relate
stop
to Phoenix more this
misinterpreting
way.
my question.
But more than that, she's managed to mess up the answer with her question.
I think that was reversed.
The question
Yeah,
with her
it was.
answer.
Spidey doesn't understand what's going on.
I don't even know.
I have no fucking idea. Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the hell's going on?
No, I guess the defense rests. What?
What the fuck?
What's happening?
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Miney?
Okay,
Oh,
it wasn't resting the whole cross-examination, just that.
The defense
Steve,
gives
Thank
it a rest.
God.
Yeah,
They just mistranslated. There's just no way. Okay.
I have a panic
I was
attack.
gonna die.
the defense concedes, Your
I don't
Honor.
really care about this. I'm just gonna skip it. It's like happy in a sad way.
I don't know. You're not getting punished for pressing, and I feel like you should.
I think you should.
At worst, you'll just get some character lore. At best, you'll get actual
Nah.
information to work with.
I'd make you roll like a diplomacy, and if you fail, I'd make you lose points. She's too
Well,
sympathetic.
It's not your game. It's easier than your game.
That's true.
You were happy in a sad way. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? Or however you would consider that?
Good point.
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult?
But you do!
No,
That's
she's
what-
saying that she would be
yeah.
surprised if she didn't know about the occult, which she does.
Oh.
But I would
okay,
think
I-
that
I
even if I knew
misinterpreted
that the occult
that.
existed, if someone just
Yeah,
woke
I'm
me up from sleep,
No,
I would be surprised.
Phoenix, I'm like one of those paranormies. I understand.
Oh my god.
I know about all the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her quote-unquote sister.
And thus not Maya, and thus the defense rests. Not guilty, done.
Yeah, like, when she said.
Oh. Should
Oy
I
vey.
drop this line of questioning or question further? Because nothing happens. Tap.
We got nothing to work with so far.
So, you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No,
Succinct.
there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
What? But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
Don't keep badgering me! You know the phrase, objection? You could try using that one once in a while.
Mr. Wright.
The verbal whip. Objection.
This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
I'm saying it's very important. I feel like there's no reason for me to not say that. I think this is the way to go.
I mean, we pursued this for a reason.
Yeah, it's very important. Damn! It's very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. Oh no. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is true. That's
Phoenix
accurate.
method.
Accurate.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony.
What is sus? Dylan,
What?
you can't type sus in here and not explain yourself.
Wait,
Objection.
sus. What is sus?
Skeptical, whatever the word. I don't know the word now.
Talking about?
Yeah, Mr. Kendallman, thank you, Enthuse. I appreciate.
I think it was started by Modroid saying
Hello, T dude.
they love our energy and
Modroid.
chemistry, which I assume applies to all three of us. I
Yes.
mean, it takes three of us to
Dylan's
make
just
this
saying
work.
he's the only not sus one. But we couldn't do it without Dylan. Ah. We get amendments.
Yes.
Like,
Very
okay,
important.
I'm like totally cool with that.
Oh, are you?
You
now?
better be.
I wasn't like
Oh.
weird at all. And like her costume looked totally like normal.
The costume shouldn't have looked normal.
So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? She should have been covered in blood already, because she killed him already.
Yeah, that should have been
That should have
horrifying.
been really weird.
Like, yeah. Nothing like weird. Like she normally has her boobs out and they're usually covered in blood. Like
That sounds like
not
she
out of the
needs to go to
ordinary.
a doctor, not work at a doctor.
Dot 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 dot.
Mia's talking to herself like she found out something's wrong. I apparently can't read her mind while she can read mine.
That's impossible.
Uh,
like, is everything okay? Can I like go on?
Okay, I wanna present to that. I feel like
It's gotta be the costume with the blood.
this one. Yeah, she was wearing at the time of the murder, and it should have
Yeah, yeah,
been covered in
yeah.
blood. Yeah.
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 She didn't look totally normal.
Objection! That was a very well spun lie, Miss Einie. Eenie, whatever.
We've given up.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You've already rested. The case is over. I'm just doing a victory lap.
I'm not asleep, and while it's well constructed, that's all it is. Constructed.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
Someone's gotta say 'em while you're dead, but Miss Miney, may I
I am
remind you,
standing right here.
you're not a lawyer right now. But let me remind you of what you said. You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. They didn't say the line.
I'm glad.
I was drinking water.
Ugh,
Ugh.
immersion ruined.
No. This is a picture of your sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this, covered in blood, not the rest.
It's a blood spray.
Damn. Miss Miney, why did you not include why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony, and why didn't it startle you? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Her beret does look like a big marshmallow, at least.
I like knew I shouldn't have testified about something when I was in comfy sleepy mode. Oh no!
Order! Miss Mighty, what is the meaning of this?
Well, like comfy sleepy mode is like when you're still in bed and under the covers, and like you can't really get out of bed because it's so comfy.
Not that, and stop trying to eat your own hat. Miss Mighty. Oh my god.
I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me.
Damn! I love these, like, changes.
Hey!
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
I love how twice now Dylan has gotten, like, a faker witness to voice because he does very well like the change, the
Oh,
solid
the
snake
breaking
change.
character
Yeah, it's
is
great.
great.
It's lovely.
Well,
Ah,
that witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap, Blair.
The tongue
Now.
reset.
Hurry up, visit the testimony.
If you please.
The judge still looks a bit shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be.
I have been whipped several times, Phoenix. You tell me if you're going to testify as well as you do after being whipped.
After the murder part 2.
Like, the side room is, kind of dark, you know?
I didn't think so.
So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
It's a light purple,
Bullshit.
not a dark purple.
And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that.
Okay, but the doc
Then,
still ended up dying, so it didn't work.
I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
What? How?
Took her sister to the channeling chamber. We were there!
Supposedly, this whole thing happened and we're still out calling the police. Gumshoe was there in 2 minutes. It did not take them
Yeah.
that long. Please.
Good God, everyone must have been running like Sonic the
This is-
Hedgehog to make this all happen
This
in the
is
amount
why-
of time it did.
I mean, listen. Even a 2-year-old girl can run for hours down a
Yeah,
mountain.
really.
Get the trial on time.
Apparently.
So, are you thinking that, a
guess so.
full-grown teenage girl can't? I think she can.
This is why we have to have clocks in everything. Everything's a clock because no one can understand how time works without them apparently.
I will take a thinker clock at this point. I'll take the freaking monkey clock
Yeah,
that
with
moves on the
ooks.
hour.
I wish Morgan was like the way we spirit
Time.
relieve. I don't know
Something
what to
goes
call it.
boo every hour on the
Every hour.
No. We beat the spirit on the head with a giant clock.
Oh, yes. And the clock always
Flavor
stops at the
Flav
time,
style.
and we hang them up inside of the channeling chamber as a reminiscence.
Oh, perfect.
All right, it's the channeling chamber, but it's only the time channel.
Yes. Oh, goodness.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
No!
You think? Thanks, Grant.
This is hell!
Are you satisfied, Mr. Right? I know
no.
I am.
Fuck no! Phoenix, please! No!
Oh, all right, I guess not.
Oh, thank you.
Very well. You may question the witness.
He says it all in a glare.
Murder part 2.
I don't know about this. Hold it! Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Objection! You cannot testify from the lawyer's stand.
Yo, fuck. She actually did it.
She did. Honestly, Francisca is very much she is trying to win, but I don't see her as being as slimy as the other I see her
so
very much
far.
sort of in the line of Edgeworth, where it turned out that he wasn't forging the evidence, he was just given bad evidence and bad
You know,
lying people.
she did tell the witness not to mention something, so she did do a little bit of shady.
That is true. She did do that, but in this one,
right.
in this one, she was like, "Oh no, the blood spatter! I didn't think about that." She didn't try to be weird about it, you know. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You're not a witness.
You are such a hopeless cause to not have learned the basic rules of evidence. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Little.
Okay, I was already doing that.
Can't breathe. Let me out of here. Panic attack coming on. I'll press it, but I feel like the color. You didn't see the blood? Are you serious?
Like, yeah.
Also, the front of the costume is white, and it was all over her boobs, which is the front of the costume.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I know we don't have that
How would I
evidence.
look at, like, my sister's boobs? That'd be, like, weird.
They're like at face level if you're sitting up
No,
sleeping.
but, like, my sister's eyes are, like, up there.
No, ID's testimony should be, I always have my eyes closed. Like Brock, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Well,
open
like,
my eyes.
My eyelashes. I
Well,
can't,
shit,
like,
this
see
is
the
an open
blush.
shut case.
Oh my goodness.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's,
Ooh. Ooh.
Tap! Point! Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? That's sussy-wussy!
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Blah.
What Dylan said before.
Continue.
Oh, chat. ID uses echolocation, which means she can't see the blood. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Okay, the way she phrased this means it still feels like she's saying that she met her sister before she killed Gray, which is not what happened, but I don't know.
Well, the way it's being all set up is the killing happened first, then Maya, in air quotes, ran away, and now Aine's saying, like, I tried to talk my sister into not doing it, but it was
Yeah.
already done.
That's what it sounds like.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray.
Mm.
So what were
It
you
was just the
persuading her
wording
to
there.
not do?
But I think she knew. She, like, she did something really bad.
I totally understand why you stumbled that one so hard, Dylan. There's like 8 she's in a row.
But the method acting there is spot on.
Yeah, clearly that was intentional, of course.
Yeah.
And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. And, like, ghosts can't make statements, so it's not really, like, hearsay.
Is that? I don't think that's how that would work.
It's definitely not.
Was your sister calm by that time? Chillaxed?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is
Talk
this
about
sooner-
your feelings. It's okay to ask for help. Murder is all right.
No.
The sooner the better.
Okay, are we ever gonna learn Phoenix's middle name so that another character can say his entire name?
He doesn't have a middle name.
Sad.
We need to give him a middle name.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
You just did. But okay.
Well, I'm gonna ask anyway. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you... Oh...
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
We're going to the crime scene because that was the jar thing happening, right? Remember, like Pearl
right.
should have been trying to
Blinding
fix the
well.
jar. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, okay. So you're thinking she's just gonna make something up.
Yeah.
She's not going to mention Pearl, and she
She's-
would have had to mention Pearl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what?
Press harder.
Mhm.
Dab.
That's what we always do.
Think harder! I know you can remember something.
And, like, totally can't. Blah.
Tap! That's not good enough! You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
It actually is clear enough. If the witness can't remember, that's fine.
Phoenix is just at the end of his rope.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the Changling Chamber is all that important?
It's very important.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Phoenix, I know where I'm going with this. I hope I'm going the right way.
Very well. Miss Meanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't remember. Okay, though.
Bingo!
Didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber?
Okay, so it's either this or the ball, right? It's one. I'm gonna do this one.
Do
She was
that, yeah.
playing with this at the... Okay, so
Hmm.
that
Broken my
under
pearl
repair
right
in the
before
hallway until
the
police,
police came, which I think is
That's
the
broke
one.
right
That's the
before
one.
the murder.
I think this is
That's the one.
yeah.
That aligns with the timing.
All right, we're doing it.
All right,
Objection!
come on!
I've finally found the fault, or I guess, in your case, the crack in your perfect lie.
Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Take a look at this
You'll
urn.
learn that title one day.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Don't you see them? Just like the ones I mentioned before in your testimony.
So? Like, what does that prove? Objection! Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Oh, you should.
I care.
Like, yeah, who cares? I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber?
Uh-huh.
I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
And that's the problem.
Exactly. It looks like you still don't understand. Point, I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at the time, that space in between the murder and the police coming, there's no way you could have seen this person.
You could not have seen this person, and it's Pearl.
It's Pearl.
Whirly whirly.
Present.
Take that! I'd like to introduce someone to you.
Oh, well, she doesn't look like herself right now.
Not right now.
But she is Miss Morgan's Fay daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes? And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden of the Winding Way.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And she just so happened to break this urn.
Oh.
Says I am an urn.
Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn?
You couldn't have heard that before
Damn.
whipping me!
Yep, she accidentally knocked it over while she was playing with her ball.
Nar. Nar.
And Pearl was the one who put it back together,
Aw.
while sitting right in the middle of the Winding Way.
Oh,
Whoa! What the fuck?
That was a
Damn.
cool-ass damage
that
screen.
was honestly crazy.
It
I
fits in
like
with the
the-
adult shit, though. I liked
like
that.
Yeah,
He
good
really
design.
is a paranormie.
Where can I get a hat like that, though? It seems
That's
multi-purpose.
stretchy.
The
The
spandex
ghost
hat.
stretch.
Yeah, the ghost beret.
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. Tap. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind.
With her eyes closed like that.
I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. Tap. You are a masterful liar.
Dang.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
Fine,
is
then,
a
Your Honor, that
deuce.
she's a nasty liar.
Point. The one who needs to watch what she is saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
Tap. About what? Point. About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection. The witness just testified about that, asked and answered.
And we proved
Have you
that
not
she
been
was a
here
liar.
the whole time?
That's right. I already answered. I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
But you couldn't have been. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
No, she was not. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tap! Your lies end here!
What are you?
The witness says that during the actual murder she was asleep in the side room. And I say that is not possible because there is a clear contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
Help me, Mia. I think it's in her evidence, in her testimony. Yes? No?
I think
I didn't
so.
see a contradiction, did you?
I'm trying to think contradiction. Okay, so we know she's a liar because of the whole Pearl scenario. The contradiction. Okay, so there was a contradiction with the robe, not seeing the blood.
Is it in the evidence? Or is it in the testimony? Or do we say help me, Mia?
If I had to guess, it's in the evidence, but if I had
think
an
it's in
option
the
to
evidence?
ask for help, I'd ask for
All
help.
right, let's ask for help.
Piece of evidence.
Let's ask for help. Help me, Mia.
I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere?
Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix.
That was useless.
It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So, just this once, do you want me to help you out?
Yes?
No, she's condescending to us. Fuck her. We'll just risk her sister's life on this. No, I don't think.
We
your
already
help.
went down this path.
Please, I need your help right now. I'm kind of out of practice a little bit.
Hold on. First, calm down, Phoenix.
Slaps my hands like in Food Wars.
Yes, Soma and Megumi. Good. That girl,
That's what
she
I thought.
slipped up with her words.
The testimony.
Her words?
If she really was in the side room the entire time, then she just testified about something she shouldn't have any knowledge of.
And what is that?
That her sister was there and channeling. It's definitely the testimony.
The rest is for you to figure out on your
You
own.
just told us it was a testimony, so yeah.
Mr. Wright, what is your answer?
Ugh. Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room, and I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
In her testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber.
Ah.
Ah.
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So? Like, what is that, like, anything to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. Tap! However, point! Someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
I was told after the fact.
Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. Tap! But you didn't go there by way of the winding way.
Whoa!
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love
That was
that so
epic.
much. That's beautiful.
But look at the manor guide map.
Broke. He's doing a ghost impression. Woke. He's doing a Hank Hill impression.
Oh my god.
If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask a very important question. Tap! Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Point, Miss Miney. Please answer the question.
Objection? No. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you want to see how you measure up? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Oh, the hubris.
Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny. So now is the time to prove it.
In the box.
Yep, in the box.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Boxy Cleopatra.
Where was the witness when the murder took place?
In the channeling chamber! Because that's what the box was.
Yes.
Has to
Yes.
Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber. Let me get my glasses. Nope, that's still the channeling chamber. I'm confused.
Isn't that the crime scene?
Tap. That's right. Point. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. For she committed it, but we'll get there later.
Order! That's why Whoa!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eeny Meeny was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding?
You ever notice her bangs look like a crack? Like the part in her hair looks like cracks.
In the box.
Maybe. Well, there's no box here, but she's behind the screen because remember she shot through the screen, through the thing, through the
Right,
thing.
yeah,
She has to be
yeah.
behind the screen.
There's like a whole bunch of holes.
Yeah, so like here.
Yeah. That's gotta
Here,
be.
of course.
Come on.
Behind the folding screen. Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
All we need
She
is a
managed to spit out through her southern teeth.
ooh.
See, you stupid jerk.
Look at what she's doing. Her hat is made of cheese. Confirmed.
Her,
Confirmed.
her hat is literally Swiss cheese
You're
right
being
now.
so quick to pin it on me, slime ball.
Mmm.
Well, you dropped the like pretty quickly.
Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Slime ball. that's an adult.
In Japanese.
And becoming
ball
of
is
a
like the
lady.
F-bomb.
My goodness.
Shut it, Gramps, as if I already know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
All we need is Gumshoe, and we've had every character voice come into this trial.
We haven't had Larry though.
Well, from
Oh,
this
no.
turnabout, like all the ones that we had in this turnabout.
Oh, that's true.
This is Phoenix to Edgeworth on their day off.
No.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
I can't. I hate it.
whoa.
Oh shit.
Oh,
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this.
The box.
Box.
Box. Eat a present.
Face box.
Tap. Miss Miney, Meanie, Jesus.
We've
how-
given up.
How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. I say words weird. You were hiding inside this box.
Whoa.
That tiny little box? No person could fit in that.
I love the
Thanks,
ghost
Lada, for
voice.
showing us that this was possible.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lana disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Scary pays off.
I'm sure you thought something really snappy, but you didn't say it, so objection. But that clothing box was in this side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all.
Mm.
That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know.
Mm,
That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
The
dang.
way the eyes open.
Yeah, it's wild.
Mr. Wright,
No enthuse.
do you think you could prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, behind this. Well,
It has
No,
the hole
because
in
she
it.
has.
Yes, it has the hole in it. You're right.
Yeah,
That's got to be it, right? The hole aligns
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
folding
yeah,
screen.
you're right, Dylan.
very clearly the hole.
And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove. This clothing box is at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
It's just the box
folding
again.
Yeah.
screen, isn't
It
it?
has a bullet hole. No, it's the box again, because the box has a hole in it.
Take that! Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This.
What on earth?
It's a box, Gramps. I don't have time for you to sit there and they're surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
Well, I would say it if you stopped whipping me. That there's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
No.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
See, this is why I feel like she's not as like slimy.
No, she does seem like genuinely surprised at things.
And
18.
she's like putting it together, you know?
Yeah.
She's not
She'll
like
grow into being corrupt, but she's
oh
too young.
no.
That's right. I hope that this has opened your eyes to what happened. Literally and physically.
And yeah, physically.
Well, that's more Nini's case,
Figuratively.
not really hers.
Yes, you're right.
At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Tap! It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
No.
I love that so much. It's so good.
It's perfection.
Top tier.
Order, hey!
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie?
Look
yes.
at the eyes!
That is exactly what I am saying. Point, Miss Eenie Meenie. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. Apparently it comes with a wig.
To masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had it all planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. Your Honor, I move for a mistrial. It is obvious my witness is not, as you say, as in doubt as the picture of the defendant.
Oh my god, no.
It couldn't have been her.
No.
She's
Too late
obviously
for
wearing a
that.
different shirt right now. Put the costume on and see.
And then the judge is like, yes.
Oh no.
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 She's only 21.
She's 18.
She's, I don't know how old Edie. Anyway,
Enie's
is
21.
that the case?
Oh,
Miss-
Enie's
Miss
21.
Wright,
I thought you were talking
then
about
I have a
Von Karma for some
proposition.
reason.
Ooh, a proposition.
This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene,
Oh no, Enthuse, no.
pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
Correct.
Yep,
It's
that's
not
correct.
possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations that is. Ow!
Need I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
Serious as a shark attack.
Ha! Ha!
Tap! Point,
That's a
Miss
new one.
Meanie. You had an accomplice.
Morgan.
It's Morgan.
Present.
Take that!
Sorry, Pearl. Your mother is horrible.
This person.
If it wasn't
Oh,
someone
if-
from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten that costume.
Tell
And
me Enie completely throws her under the bus.
I hope so.
if it wasn't
That would
someone
be
from the
so
Fey
funny.
household, you wouldn't even have that box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
Oh no. She is more in his age range, though.
What do you have to say about this, Miss Miney, Meanie? Mo? Point! You
Chose
shot
wrong,
Dr.
so off
Gray
to jail you go.
with your own 2 hands. Tap! Do you deny it?
Ah!
Oh,
Yes!
There's an interesting picture of Dr. Gray with blood on his face.
I think this is what really happened.
It's reconstruction time, people. Let's go!
Adjust tie. Take sip of water.
I wish I had water.
The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand.
We'll get it now. This is your time.
Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected.
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet.
You see, he had activated martyrdom, and so he was still alive on the ground. He had 30 seconds left to take the shot.
He used he hit, what was it? Death ward, so he had 1 hit point left.
With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that was why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground.
Oh shit, we had it backwards.
No, we had it right.
I had it backwards.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. He shot when he was on the ground because it was low.
The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang!
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Oh my god, wait. That's why the murderer was staring at her chest? She wasn't enamored by the size of her newly grown cleavage. What she was looking is like, whoa, I wasn't shot. Whoa!
Yeah, sure.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, especially 2 of them. Which is why, upon hearing the second shot, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
You didn't see through it.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder, so you're supposed to say not guilty to Maya Fey, Judge.
I saw what you meant about the crack in her hair part, Mars. I'm gonna assume...
I didn't phrase it correctly,
Arnie.
but it's definitely there.
Yeah,
That's probably Aini, I assume.
yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Who is
Morgan.
that? Laughing
Morgan.
at a time like this? Most unorthodox ack!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you need to learn when to call
What
it
is
quits.
it this time?
Monkeys, right, I was referring to monkeys.
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Ah, fuck.
Okay,
Of
give me a
course.
laugh.
Oh, me?
Yeah, because it was her laughing.
Of course, it was me. Dio. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose something this petty?
What in the
Yes.
world?
Mr. Phoenix, right? Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
Yes, I know we need a motive for Morgan, and we have one.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Oh, wow, you actually made it easier than what I was going for. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
What?
Well, that's, the easiest freaking answer I ever had to answer in this goddamn courtroom, if I'm being fucking honest.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's super easy. I knew you were gonna say that one.
Oh, and one other thing.
Medium motive?
Why would Miss Amy Money want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive?
Okay, also the easiest question ever.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too.
This is all the easiest question. Morgan's is a little more complicated. Einie's is like clear cut,
Bruh.
2 seconds.
Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
This is a fucking lie. A motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here because she obviously has a motive that I can think of right now. I know her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead. Because it is fucking,
This one? The articles
Article about the car
accident?
crash, I think.
That's what I would pick, not the malpractice.
Yeah, no, the
car crash.
malpractice is like for her sister.
Yeah.
And this is the death
Take that!
of.
Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Excuse me?
Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Damn.
That face.
Because through that accident you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Please face swap. Please face swap. Please face swap.
This is what
Face
I'm
swap.
hoping
Please
for.
face swap.
That she's actually the older sister and it
Yeah,
was the younger
The
one
whole
that
time.
died.
Yes, please face swap.
That's what
That's
I'm
entirely
thinking.
possible. Here's my crackpot theory.
Yeah.
She hated her sister so much that she wanted to kill her herself, but Dr. Gray beat her to the punch, and so she had to get her revenge.
If that
Or-
actually ends up being the case.
Or no, I want face swap. I have another idea, but I want it to be face swap. So that's my locked-in theory.
No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? Oh my god.
Didn't you say in your testimony?
And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
Yeah, she did. She said that her sister told her all about that.
What do you mean by that?
When she spins her hat like that, it's a rock. Look at it.
It is. It really is.
It really is.
See now, stupid Gramps?
Hey!
I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? Ba, 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 ba. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital.
Please face swap. I want
If
it so
I
bad.
like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
That's bullshit.
She's back to her airhead persona. Tap. However, you see, ouch!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. A curtsy. The end.
What? No.
What can I say except you're guilty?
Oh my god.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix.
No,
right?
no, you don't.
What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first
I
place.
told you the motive. Time is not a matter. Apparently we don't know what time means here.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with
That
this
I
plan.
can prove.
A blatant lie.
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Who has the burden of proof?
Apparently me!
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should have really learned your place. You're a terrible prosecutor.
But he's not a prosecutor.
Well, he has the burden of proof, so apparently he is.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, like, it's just as I, told you.
Hmm?
I hope you like your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eeny Meeny. Einy Miny. Damn it, we should
Eeny
really have
Meeny.
we should really have a check on that.
Okay.
Oh, should I say it?
yes.
Hold it! Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
Oh, alright.
Small child that looks like a grown woman.
There's nothing
You-
small about this child.
No. For now, she'll return to normal size later. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
I will say, I think the biggest thing that throws me about Mia's design as Pearl is the fact that her hair is fully up, and it's like not down at all. It just changes
Wait a
her
minute.
face shape so much.
Okay, I know you want to think of something to say, Ori, but I think that there's a different biggest thing that throws you off
No,
about
she
this
had
child.
that as Maya too, and as herself.
Not like that.
She also had that as like Mia.
Yeah, we'd have to comparison that.
Mia,
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
It's not her sister.
I guess not.
Time is up, Mr. Wright.
This is a little more confusing than I expected it to be.
Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meany had a motive, then... good luck. Why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the
Mr.
reason?
Phoenix Wright,
Again, I wish you
might-
luck.
You might think you have all the time in the world to think of an answer, but time has begun to move again.
Oh no.
You can do this.
I guess, yeah, I can. I gotta bluff my way through all of this. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Damn! I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meany had motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended? Blah. After all. Oh. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Von Karma only cares about the perfect Finn. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hubris.
I think she has more hubris than her dad.
Oh,
Yeah, she
definitely.
does.
And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of the way. No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess.
Oh my goodness.
We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. I'm gonna go eat my lunch in the car.
Hey, wait a second. Hey.
Damn.
Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun, dun,
boy.
dun, 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 dun. Oh, no.
How we feeling, everybody?
I don't know what
I
her
like that
motive
there's a
is
little
if
bit
not
more
her sister.
complexity to
Yes.
this case.
It definitely wasn't like super straightforward. We knew who the murderers were, but it's definitely the why.
Mm.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why would my aunt?
Is that his Francisca?
That's Francesca.
I think it's Francisca, yeah.
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ooh.
Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't
I
you,
may need to rethink my own sentence.
don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
Oh, looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
Not
But
the
I
same
wear
height.
heels, yeah.
Yes.
Nick, excuse I'm out. I'm getting heels.
I mean, she is, like, sprite-wise, taller. Like, look at where her face is compared to where Mia's face is.
I love the eyes.
Oh,
They just command such respect.
It's the eyebrows too. It's the hairstyle. It's everything.
But she's just
Honest-
like, I know enough. Like, I know your dirty secret. Like, that's the look.
No, you know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Cassandra from the Tangled series. I kind of get that vibe.
I see
All right,
what you're
chat,
saying.
let's all pretend collectively like we get the reference.
I get the reference! Alright.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Quite literally too.
Not yet.
Yeah, there you go. Mega Man's got it.
My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. Father who? In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion.
Never heard of him.
And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Okay, so I'm thinking about this some more. To fit in with Ori's like face swap theory, only Eni's driver license was found,
That's
and
what
we
I'm
know
saying.
she like Eni was driving. I'm thinking they looked at that and was like, "Oh, this must be Eni's face," and like maybe reconstructed that face on Mimi.
That's
so
what I'm
We've
saying,
talked
yeah.
about
Pretty
this a
sure
lot
we're
last
dealing with
episode.
Mimi.
That's what we've been saying, yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know what else her motivation could be otherwise.
Well, because I'm trying to think, like, what evidence do we have to present?
Let's
And I
go
know we
back
have
through
the
it.
picture and everything,
Let's
but
go
Okay.
back through it. The old shit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The only other thing that I'm thinking about now, though, is that Dr. Gray sent her to Hottie's clinic, and where she got traumatized by Dr. Hottie.
Oh, A1 would be traumatized by that guy.
What's that last one?
Yeah, Eni's photo for her driver's
The
license.
director Hottie's treasured possession, the box, the ball, the cloth,
Okay.
the urn. These are the two murder
There's-
pictures.
But we also have profiles, don't forget.
Yes, we do.
And then before you go on, I want to like the first
Yeah.
things we have in evidence. You kind of glossed over them. Go back.
Oh, I was going back to them. I was going this
okay,
way.
good.
Knife, thing, gun, autopsy, floor plans, key, this, her
Read
car
that.
accident. Okay.
Yeah,
Read
let's
that.
read that again.
2 women's car crashed on highway, center divide, couldn't do it. Ongoing investigation, the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. And then it says, Eni held an interview about the crash that... See, this is what's weird to me about it. Eni holds interview about the crash. I was so tired, and I dropped off to sleep. And then there was this crash, and I woke up in a huge sea of flames,
But
and
like
I was still
the
up
driver
asleep.
was the one who was supposed to fall asleep.
but I opened the right door and got out.
So she was the driver.
That's what I'm been thinking. But
Well, because if we're talking like Japanese, because I doubt they would have localized. Maybe they localized
I
it,
don't know. But
if we're
then
talking
she says,
Japan, yeah, the driver is on the right side of the car.
But then she says this: if Aini is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister Mimi. Mimi was the nurse at the clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed. Is this then just a mere coincidence? And that's the whole thing. So that's why this portion is sussy as hell, but I don't understand.
The thing about the right door gets me.
I'm not done with that evidence. You should go back one more time.
Okay. I don't know what about it.
The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Okay, keep going.
So we're assuming, because what we know now is, assumedly, Dr. Gray drugged her.
The story is Mimi driving car home with sister Eni. Eni, also tired, fell asleep. Then,
Asleep,
at
yeah.
some point, Mimi fell asleep at the wheel, crashed, woke up Eni, who didn't essentially die on impact, it seemed like, who got out of the car,
escaped.
and then the car burned her sister to death. And then it's like
Yeah.
a sussy, does this have to do with that malpractice case?
Yeah.
That's the story that
Basically,
we have,
the
however.
paper is going. Okay, so the title of this one is "Doctor Lurking in the Shadows."
Yeah, because
Because he
it's
might have killed them,
this is the
So
part where it's like
even
might
the
have
press
drugged her.
was
Well,
suspecting.
yeah, that's why the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay,
And what's that?
This is
so
just
we can't check that.
can't go
It's
any
just a
further.
malpractice thing.
Sad.
And that's it. That's all my evidence. Profiles are Gray, malpractice, la 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 la, Morgan. We know this one.
Well, of the Branch family, that's going to be important.
Yeah, older sister Mimi died in car accident. Was 1 year ago. Eni's older sister, nurse at the clinic. Blah blah. Yeah, at 13 it tells you, spells it out right there.
Jesus.
The urn and peculiar patient who claims to be director honey seems to be extremely healthy. Yeah, that's it. So, alright. We're in court now.
All right, let's go.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Ori's bluffing right now. Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there.
But what about it? Okay, we get like a whole testimony thing. I think this should be fine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Miss
Let's
Meenie,
let it play out. Let's see what direction.
please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought like you wanted to like ask about my like motive.
I am.
Keeping you
I
on
like-
your toes.
I like don't see the point in like bringing up the past.
Well, that's kind of what the whole trial thing's about.
Miss Meenie, if you please.
Okay. Like I totally don't think it'll do any good, but
Oh, it'll
What?
do lots of good. For
It'll do
us.
Lotta? Good.
If the
Duh.
face swap happens, I will be so happy. I just want it to happen. I want it to be that crazy, you know?
that was like last year in May. Like something really bad happened at like my sister's clinic around then. And like the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving.
And so was I.
Hmm.
I was like totally pooped too. So I like fell asleep in the passenger seat.
This all checks out to what she said
Okay.
before.
I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away.
I think I've heard enough of this incident.
Oh, I mean, it was all the talk on the tabloid shows the day after last year, so you probably heard about it a lot.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Grog!
Those family rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
I will do so.
Press everything.
Press everything.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Well, good thing the game thinks of questions for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't really care about this at all.
I'm sorry, Mars just said to press everything. So you don't
No.
get a choice.
No,
Important thing.
I'll press this.
Yeah, just because she's being so vague about it.
That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of that mistake?
Medical oopsie whoopsie. Like, I heard it was cause of the medicines. Like, they got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. Objection. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means that, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
I would also think she'd lose her license to practice, but
It's no wonder then that that car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Oh, they're gonna talk about she
No.
doesn't have her license, and we just know that she got her license. That's what's gonna happen.
Huh?
Let's see.
What are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True, true. That is the safe thing to do.
But, like, I don't have, like,
Ow!
a driver's license.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We got ya! We got ya!
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony so Phoenix can pick it apart.
Like, okay. Anyway.
do we want to press everything else before
No, I just wanna
presenting the
present it.
license?
I just want to go.
Alrighty.
This is it.
I mean, this is definitely it.
Where does it say? Wait, I don't see where it says her license.
Go next.
No, go back.
No, I went back and it didn't say it. I don't see it talking about that. Huh. Where?
Okay, maybe we do have to keep pressing
I guess
everything.
I'm gonna go through a little second for a second. Yeah, there it is. It's at the
Oh,
end.
it's at the end. Okay.
Okay.
That tricked me.
Present.
Present.
Well, do it. Okay, hold on. Actually, I want to press it first. Or do you think we just present it? Because sometimes it's
I think you
weird.
present.
Okay,
Mm,
I'll present. We have
I
all
think
our health.
present.
We have all our health.
this one seems
We have all our
very
health. We
specific
have all our
enough.
Objection point!
This is written.
Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now. Your pants are on fire like that car wreck a year ago.
Oh,
Like,
too
what the
soon.
fuck? Like, my fucking sister died? Like, are you for real?
Phoenix, your bedside manner.
I'm
Good
very
God.
serious, and I know you had a license back then.
You
This is a
are
photo
a
of you
lawyer.
that you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
Do you, like, want to be like Dr. Gray?
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
Oh,
I
was
was the one
wondering
who has the
his
gun.
life.
You can present the gun to me, I present it to you.
No, but, like, that's what Dr. Gray did, too, and then I Uno reverse carded it.
Shit,
Shut
you're
up.
right.
Oh,
You did. Shit, you're right.
She really did.
That's right.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
Lies.
You were in
No,
the
no,
hospital.
no. You had it, Tap. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how do you know? Ouch!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? In November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Can we not, like, get actual records?
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright.
Don't mock me.
At the time of the accident, Miss Meany did not have a driver's license.
No!
Right, and my VIP will accommodate.
Your rip is what's making me cry.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. That would be illegal.
I'm like, glad you get it. Like, I would rather die than be in a vehicle traffic violation. But like, even if I had my license, I like, don't think my sis would have like let me drive. Bleh.
Would have run them off of
No!
the bridge. Don't just stand there humming to yourself.
When did you get a whip, Mia? Jeez, what? No, not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow. What? This is not.
Miss Meany, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
That's because
Don't whip me.
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Meany, if you please.
like, how annoying. Oops. Like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Bleh.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
That's the biggest lie of the night.
Take me to the...
Funky town.
Like, around the time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of her cars and like really valued them. She had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." Like, so like that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I don't know where this is going.
Interesting.
I don't know where this is going.
I see. A bright red car for sports.
Yeah, they play
No, but-
polo with the cars now.
Oh, do they? I must
car
get into
polo.
that. That sounds very fun indeed. But you may question the witness when you're ready. I'm gonna research more about this car polo.
What?
Rocket League, they play soccer with cars.
Oh.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I know Edgeworth liked his red car. Too bad that had a murder in it, too.
Yeah, red cars are just magnets for these
They
things.
really are. They're magnets for the police as well. Statistically.
Get blue guys. It's so much better.
All right. I'll press it.
I press everything, honestly. I don't know where they're going with this. Jeez.
So, what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permit.
Wow, the big name lawyer doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
I don't have a license.
He rides a bike to work.
I walk to
okay?
work. I freaking walk to work. We take cabs and taxis. I don't have a license.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah, what?
Ignorance is to be vipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
I like the callback to Phoenix not having a license, though, honestly. Consistency. I don't really care about her value of the cars.
We literally know nothing, though.
Alright, alright. Alright.
I feel like if we skip some, we're going to regret it.
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain.
Hmm.
And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage? Ever! Press harder.
Hmm.
Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was Brent's picking new car.
A new car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I wouldn't think that. I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance.
I'm
all right?
trying,
You
but
hear that,
Mars
Mars?
told me to
Do you
press
hear that,
everything.
I hear it. I said the line. I heard it. Can't deny it gave us the press harder option.
Well, Miss Meanie, what kind of car was it?
I don't care about the sports car.
Did
I
you care
think-
about that?
Yeah, I do think I care about this one because I feel like the saying noob means new to having a license and not like having a permit.
Was your sister good at driving?
What, Dylan?
I think maybe I know where they're going.
Oh, where
She
are they going?
just bought this car when she had like some super bad fallout with her job. So like, why would she buy a car then? She wasn't doing well financially, you'd think. Like, wasn't she just fired or about to be? You know?
She was. She would have been. She was getting police questioned
Yeah.
already now, so she would have been.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It'll be interesting to see if there's a line that gets us on that route.
She was, like, totally awesome. Like, even if she was drunk, she could drive, like, half a... She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world?
Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
press
I
the one
wanted to
before.
say
there.
Lightning McQueen,
Yeah.
but I kept in my mind saying OxyClean.
All right.
Hold it! It was a new car.
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? I am dumb
How are
and
you a
never
judge?
passed a single
How
class.
are you a judge?
Geography wasn't invented in my day.
How old are you?
I'm trying to think.
I'm
of a
older than
U-
geography.
Can we think of a U name?
Eustace? Ulysses?
Is Eustace with a U?
No, it might be
I
with an
think
E.
it's
You're
E.
right.
It's with an
I
E.
think it could be spelled either way.
Ulysses
honestly.
is a
if
U
you're an
though.
idiot.
Ulysses is a U though.
That's true. That's fair.
Ulster?
Ulysses is the only one I can. think of.
Ulrich. There you go, Enthuse.
Ulrich. Okay.
Old word Ulrich.
Ulrich
Ulong.
King. Ulrich King. There we go. Oh,
And it was-
Ulrich King.
And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
all right.
Hmm.
Not the track we're going
But
down.
but this one is
apparently.
the most clear like questioning answer we got though. So I feel like something about it is important, but I don't know what.
Some-
She waited a whole year for it.
Wait, no, maybe, no.
I don't
What?
like how they don't draw her teeth.
I'm
Oh,
trying to
a
remember.
line.
So UK, they drive on the other side of the road, and
yeah, it's on the right side.
understand.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So if it's from the UK, the driver's seat would be on the other
On
side.
the right, and she got out of the passenger side right, so she was driving the car.
Yeah.
Face swap. Face swap. Face swap. Okay.
Did I redeem myself after pressing the wrong line?
Yeah, we will see. We will see.
I guess her love of cars would be the next obvious topic. Let's press harder.
Ooh, face swap. Face swap.
I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this is bound to come up. Tap. Your Honor.
Yes.
Please have the witness append what she just said in her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes! Yes! Mars,
This is
you
the
did it!
direction they're going.
Yes!
Yay!
Yes!
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
I don't, I just need it. Point! That's not my point, this is my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either, but it's here!
Miss Meany, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press it first, and then I'm gonna say
Okay.
because I want to see if it actually like gives me like it was
Yeah,
driving
'cause
on the right
Phoenix
side.
doesn't know shit about
Yeah,
cars.
exactly. It's not
So
like
how
the
could
baseball
you-
glove where they're like, you should know. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
like But it's the same logic
It
as the
is.
baseball glove.
it is. Oh,
I'll hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars.
ask for the
Ask
heck
for
of
the
it.
heck of
Ask
it.
for the heck of it.
So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good?
Mm.
Like, huh?
They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one.
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it?
Oh, they're really hammering it in.
What do
Yeah.
you know? That sleek shape, the wild way to start, the smooth headline, the raw feel of manual transmission.
was
the
her
quick breathing
car!
race-
It was her car. It was her car.
Yeah, what's her car?
So I don't think it's face swap. I think it's just her car, and she's upset
think
with
this is
Gray
just-
because he totaled her car.
This might just be the older sister, right?
Well,
I
I
think it's
want
the
face
older
swap.
sister. And I
I
think
think
it's
this is
face
just
swap.
the older sister.
Okay.
So maybe identity swap.
Forgive me. Her
I think we can
personality
present the evidence.
I think we can.
really changes at the drop of a hat.
It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix?
Oh, very interesting.
Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case.
Okay, I need it to be swapped though. Okay.
Make sure you're on the right line, though.
I know.
It
I
jumps
know.
forward to the next line automatically.
Yeah. Okay, back it. It's like totally special model from England. Present.
Although, I wonder if we should press that last line, just in case.
No, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to present.
All
We're
right.
going.
Present! Objection! Yeah. Miss Meany, do you remember this article?
What?
It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct,
Hearsay.
isn't it?
Hearsay.
But it's hearsay in an article that was written about her, though. I'm not.
That's also hearsay.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be right if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite.
The two of them were riding in a British car. Tap. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Do they drive on the right in Japan? 'Cause they must have switched it and been like imported from America, I bet. If that's the case.
I think they drive on the left.
What do you mean by this?
Tap. Miss Meany, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. Point. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Every time.
God, that's satisfying.
Order! Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Ack!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Aini said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney.
That is what Aini said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Tap. Somewhere, point, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. It looks like you finally found the real root of this mystery. Murder mystery.
This whodunit is done. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Apparently I'm asking myself, and it was Eenie. Tap. Point, and the answer is Eenie Meenie, of course. Miney Mo.
Why would you say that?
Miss Eenie Meenie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped from the car from the right side door. Point, which would have been where the driver's seat was in a British car. Ow!
I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time so foolishly.
You just like saying that word.
She does.
It's just so apt when talking about Phoenix Wright.
Aw.
At that time, Miss Eenie Meenie had not yet received her driver's license.
Well, that's a lie. But yeah, if Manfred's favorite word is perfect, Francisca's favorite word is fool.
Tap! And that is why the accident happened. Yeah.
Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident.
Totally
That's
a swap.
right.
It's
It was
totally
Mimi.
a swap.
No, there's not a swap. The older sister is the person who's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a face swap, though.
No, it just is she's just took her
Yeah,
sister's identity.
regular
yes.
swap.
Regular
Yeah.
swap.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say face
Yeah.
this time. I just said swap.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
The real truth?
Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say?
Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd
Thank
like to
God
ask the
that
court
wasn't
a
a
question.
50-50 ending.
Eenie or Mimi?
Okay, so it's regular swap, and they wanted us to tell us this way.
The answer, the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Meanie. Point. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meenie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The next question?
Question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name. This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. Point.
5.
This witness's real name is...
Profiles.
Mimi Miney, not deceased. Present.
So this gives her more motive.
Take
Not only
that.
did her sister die, she was blamed for the 14 deaths.
There's also the chance.
More
Yes.
motive.
There's also the chance that her sister was never involved at all, and that nobody actually died in the car accident. She got out, and then she did this whole thing to hide her identity so that she wouldn't be convicted of the other thing.
I don't
and do this
know
whole
if
thing.
that's the case
We'll see.
because there was a
I'm gonna
body
assume the sister
recovered.
died. Yeah, the sister
Okay.
died.
Point. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Objection? Oh, the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance?
Face swap! 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 Face swap!
No,
Face swap! Face swap!
they're doing
Face
it.
swap!
They're doing it. They're doing it. Oh my gosh.
Didn't I originally propose this last episode as a meme?
Yeah, and then I
but it was
confirmed
a
that this was my vote this time around.
Oh,
Oh,
This
that's
witness.
interesting.
What?
I'm reading chat. Enthuse says in Japanese, the car was imported from
Yeah.
America, not from England.
Well, because that's what I said. They drive on the right in Japan and the left in America, so it would have been the opposite.
Oh, that's where that comment
Yeah.
came from. I didn't realize.
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So, for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Oh, I'm so excited.
facial reconstruction surgery?
Yes! This is the picture she gave the doctors at the time. Tap! Point! That's right! That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister.
So it was a purposeful face swap.
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That is how car accidents work, Mr. Wright.
That is what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
So then, the bodies they found at the crash site.
Yes, that was the body of the real Eeny Meeny. Tap! Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Meeny?
Oh, yes, face swap, face swap.
Oh, that's awesome.
That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Meeny. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eeny.
Yes, yes, yes.
Boy, that must have made for a nice family dinner.
With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meeny from existence.
They're at the family dinner. You know, Eeny, I always liked you more than your sister.
Oh shit. Glad she was the one who died. Oh,
Your Honor,
I'm so happy.
I'm sure you can see now why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? Ow!
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit
Of a dead person. Oh, that wasn't actually Mimi. It was always
He
Eeny, and
wouldn't
Eeny would
have
have
been
said.
able to get Mimi,
Yeah,
and they would have
exactly.
known.
And then they would have found out.
specifically the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meeny. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Meeny was still in fact alive.
Oh. Oh,
And you
so
can't
excited.
channel a living person.
And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs.
And
I'm riding this face swap high. I'm having it. It's so
that's
good.
why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying. Before the channeling. Point. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. Tap. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Well, Miss Von Karma. Eek!
Why do you say my name just now?
I don't know. I've been smacked too many times. I don't know up from down.
Okay.
I think this is Mimi.
Yes, this is now
Yeah.
unmasked Mimi.
Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness?
Well,
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney.
Ugh.
That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? That's messed up!
it is.
Well, my sister wasn't using it anymore.
Oof.
I think I understand why. Mimi Meeny wanted her old self to disappear because of
This, the malpractice.
The accident.
Yeah, the malpractice.
Eat a present. Take that!
Did she purposefully kill her sister to take the identity?
That would be really dark.
It would.
That's about the malpractice incident.
I hope that it goes more of like a we had a car accident and I thought might as well. And less
Yeah, I'm
like,
hoping, like,
I
pieces fell
crashed
into
my car to
place
kill
and-
my sister.
Less like premeditated.
Yeah.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Meeny. That's right, the person standing before us today. Spit all over my screen. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meeny has a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
Okay, we're doing it's an accident still.
Okay.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
Couldn't
14
have been more
patients.
perfect.
dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo?
Becoming Aini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I'm no paranormie. I'm just a normie.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as...
Morgan.
Why did Miss Meanie choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why does Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it?
I don't know why the
We
complicated
still have her
plan.
in custody, by the
She
way.
wanted to get away, but Morgan we got.
Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's gonna be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow!
Ow!
Ow, 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 oh my god, Jesus Christ.
And for more for good measure.
Am I behind the desk?
Is he naked?
No, he's fallen down.
Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix!
Wait, we actually got the black screen of pain.
Oh, my goodness.
This court is a fraud, a sham.
Oh my god.
You whipped my apprentice into a coma!
Now then.
We can't continue the trial. Oh no! Oh, no.
I'm just going to ignore that assault in my courtroom because I have a verdict to declare.
Yeah, no, literally. I mean, no one stopped for my pain. Why should I stop for Phoenix's?
Even though I was whipped repeatedly for like a good minute.
It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright, regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. It's not like he would have pronounced the verdict, but not guilty.
Yay!
I wish they had him on the floor down
yeah,
there.
that would have been
Me
hilarious.
too.
That is all. This court is adjourned. I'm
And now
going to
he
go
has
get some
amnesia again?
ice for my lashes.
I literally got 40 freaking lashes. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. There's the front, Dylan. There's the front.
The tactical arm.
The tactical
Yeah,
arm.
seriously. Well, congratulations, Maya. Sis!
Aw.
Oh.
Tactical Maya.
Ah.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
That's something I never thought about. When Maya channels Mia, she never gets to, like, see her, you know?
Yeah.
So close yet so far.
Honestly.
Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
Not yet.
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream.
You'll get put in jail next game once as well, and
Yeah.
we'll do it all
Oh,
again.
I'm sure this will become a running thing with you. A really bad dream. That'll continue for a couple games. You know, sis. In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
You still smell.
They didn't wash them
No.
properly.
Just let it end. She's dead. She doesn't need him anymore. Don't wash him.
Lotto was in there. I mean, Maya was in there. A gunshot like blasted
Mimi was in
through.
there.
A bullet
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah, that was all like the past like 2
I
days.
still
though.
smell your stench, Mia.
That's right.
I'm awake, and there's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What the fuck is up with that whip? Can somebody take that from her? I don't need to do. What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya!
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, Edgeworth kind of gave bail the last time, but yeah, you don't know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
I just realized
This
how much...
isn't foreshadowing, right?
I just realized how much pro bono work Phoenix does.
Pro bono, he's charging this fucking place up. Oh, you don't even understand the bill he's gonna give.
What money does? Please tell me what money Maya has to give me.
They can sell a crusty ass jar and some folding screens.
Huh?
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt.
Actually, first your mother, then your sister, then your...
I won't
I'm
mention
three
that
for
one.
three here. Thanks for reminding me, Nick. So tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. I can't even talk. I'm so upset.
And why isn't she getting tried for
Accomplice.
this?
Oh, she's gone.
Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was...
I think Pearl,
Yeah.
right? I think that's what I'm gonna present, was Pearl.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Take that!
Pearly!
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master at the ripe age of 12.
I mean, you could be
yeah.
a prosecutor at 13, so.
Apparently, only in
Yeah,
Germany.
apparently that's just how this world works. Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying, I thought so.
What?
We knew it was Pearl who did the murder.
Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell 13?
Edgeworth?
Morgan.
Oh,
My
Morgan.
precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Maine family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
So she needs to be kept under lock and key.
She gonna come back, that's all I'm hearing.
We did it!
We did
Turn
it!
around, Big Top. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Turnabout, big top!
Turnabout big top. Oh boy.
Woo! Alright.
Oh
beautiful.
boy. I have
I
heard
can't-
things about this
Yes,
one.
save my
I
progress.
can't wait for this. I'd say guaranteed fan service with the name Turnabout Big Top.
Oh my god, no.
No. It's
Oh.
a circus. It's
Uh,
a circus.
It's gonna go through it.
Okay, all of you in chat
Ladies
saying
and
you love
gentlemen, boys
Turnabout
and
Big
girls,
Top.
prepare to
very
witness a man
upset.
who has mastered the wonder of flight. We might get to do this again, I don't know. Oh, I love it though.
The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, his legs just apparated, Maximilian Galactica!
Wait, that's a man?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's lovely. He's fantastic. I love it. Beautiful. Ooh.
Did he just fucking...
Disappeared?
Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
Did he just Meta Knight down B? What the fuck?
He did. He Meta Knight down B. Very big circus. Please let me exit. Thank you.
Behold my power.
Look at him. He's lovely.
Look at the billboard.
I don't want to save because I want to do that again for the next one. Title screen. Boop.
Ah,
Yep.
lovely.
Beautiful.
Maximilian Galactica.
Yes. Fantastic.
That's
What
the most
a
powerful
name.
name in the series so far.
It is. It's great. I love him. He looks great. Looks fantastic. A very fabulous man indeed. That is very true, Fuel King.
Can't deny
Interesting.
that.
I think, yeah, Mars was just telling me earlier that apparently everybody doesn't like Turnabout Big Top, but I was like, I don't know, it seems pretty fun. And now we got two. I know
Maybe
Enthuse is
that
a
was
big
the
fan.
older consensus.
Mega
Who
Man
knows?
seems to be a big fan. So, yeah, hopefully. I'm very excited.
That's why I was sus. I couldn't tell if you guys were being sarcastic or not.
I don't know, it seems like they're very into it, and I'm excited for it. But that'll have to wait till next week, because I don't want to get into it when we only have
As a
half
last
hour
word, I'm
left.
just laughing to myself about how, like, his stage name was developed. He started out like a small little Max solar system, and he's like, alright, agent, make me a star. It's like, you have to think bigger.
A nebula! No, a galaxy!
Galaxy.
Maximilian Quasar, bigger! Maximilian Galactica!
Woo! And then he just, like, he team rockets into the space background.
Oh my god,
That's
yes.
the beauty of it. Amazing.
Blasting up again!
That's what he did! And then he disappeared into his black hole. Alright. Max 100 planet, yeah.
News, yes!
Max 100 planet, amazing. Beautiful.
Incredible.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm glad we got through this one. I'm glad. Dylan was worried that it was too, like, obvious, but I think we had a great time at the end, did we not? I enjoyed
Oh,
it. Face swap
I
was what I
definitely
needed.
did.
Reservation. I think overall it's a good one. My only reservation is that it did kind of play a little close to a bunch of tropes from the first game, with Maya being the defendant, with there being, like, you know, a witness who's playing dumb, but in reality is, like, having an alter ego.
Yeah, but I don't think that's.
Like-
I don't think that negated
Well-
anything for me, if I'm being honest.
we definitely saw something similar with Turnabout Sisters. Like, yeah, Maya was convicted. Yes, we had
And Yana Yogi.
Yes, with the reveal
oh, no,
that they weren't
I wasn't
dumb.
thinking of Nani Yogi. I
That's
was
what Dylan was
thinking of
thinking about.
April
That's
May.
what I'm saying, yeah.
I was
This
thinking
game
of
is
April
running
May
6
playing
months.
her
Okay,
dumb
fair enough.
routine.
Damn,
But,
that's impressive. I still enjoyed it, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
No,
I
Next
still
I don't think it
really
was
enjoyed
bad.
it. Like,
To me, the novelty was a little bit lessened by the first game. I feel like if I just went into this game blind, I would have enjoyed this arc more.
maybe.
I do feel like they got very creative with it. The whole face swap and
I needed that.
the way
I was so
everything
happy.
tied into it.
I was so
like,
happy.
Is a big
They
Mission
are
Impossible
bringing
fan.
it. They are bringing that element of we have to solve and something that happened earlier to solve this one in a la Von Karma.
No,
And I
I'm
do
for-
enjoy
oh,
that. It does force us to play some 4D chess, which is always
like
very
it.
fun.
Yes, I do love Mission Impossible. So the more Mission Impossibles is pretty great. But also, my changeling
Mars-
theory still stands.
Dude, Mars said like 100 words, and then the next thing out of your mouth is Mission Impossible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But, alright guys, and next thing is Thursday is Comic Corner and Gardic Phone and everything like that. But until then, we will see you here for Turnabout Big Top next week, if we don't see you before then. Alright guys, have a great evening. Good night.
See you guys in 2 days.
Meowth, that's right.
No.